Hi guys, Snoopy here. I just want to make a quick video of some fishing stuff that I picked up over the winter, and some stuff that I used last year and it worked real well, and some all around good deals. I don't get paid to endorse any products or anything, but this fishing line you're looking at right now, I'm a big fan of. I run this mainly in the 4-pound on my 4-foot pole, but this stuff is awesome. It's about $2 for 100 yards. Most of the time you can find this at Big R. I love the color. It matches my fishing pole, honestly. And it doesn't stretch. If you snap it, it snaps good. I like it a lot. Some other things I grabbed. Living in Midwest Indiana, it seems like we've discovered with the waters being so dark around here, the bright colors work well. I found this huge set of these, I don't know, about 4-inch grubs for $2. I grabbed this at a Kmart for $1.50, and it's got a whole bunch of very bright, glittery crawdads and some spinnerbait. And this one was about $1.50. Again, I try to buy everything in the winter when it's all on clearance. The storm stuff is usually sold at Big R. I'm pretty sure that's where it came from too. This one was about $1.50, come with a couple weighted heads and some bright colors. I bought a frog. I think I paid $1.50 for this. I've not used any of these large frogs yet. Hopefully this year we'll find out something. It ought to work in some of the deeper water. I grabbed these. I believe these trilines came from, I think it was Big R also, but they went on clearance. I mean, these are normally like $9. I got them for $4 a piece, along with some other string and some spider wire. I found this at Walmart. This is a 50-pound braided Zebco for $5. I thought that was a pretty sweet deal. Some other stuff. I picked this up at Walmart for about $1.50, and it rattles. That's why I like it. This one was about $2. It does not rattle. This one rattles. This big crankbait, and I got it for $2.50 at Meijer. Some other stuff. Some crayfish scented spray I got for about $1.50. If you don't like the color of your plastic lure, you can change it. I grabbed a bottle of red. I do believe this was only $1, even though it says $3.50. I think it was cheaper than that. Walmart finally got some weedless hooks. I grabbed a couple of those. As far as the sale items, that's about all so far. You can still catch a bunch of stuff on sale. Every now and then you'll find something like this, or these guys are a steal. This was my main topic for this video, is these things. If you have not used these, some of them have 2 hooks, some of them have 3. Some of them are kind of snelled out, some of them are weighted heads, some of them are floating heads. These things are incredible. I caught a couple of these on sale for about, I think they were $1.15. Then I just kept shopping, and I believe this come from Shopko. These were $89. Again, I live in Indiana, so the brighter colors work, but these were 50 cents a piece. So I had to go ahead and grab them. I believe those came from a Kmart. This one, not sure where I got it from. It's a short one. It's not these full 8-inch. It's only about 5 inches long, but it's got 2 hooks. This purple one I paid full price for last year. I don't think I've used it yet, but these things if you catch them at Dunham's, they're $3.50 or so a piece. And some of these old ones I'd grabbed from yard sales, flea markets. Sometimes you find pretty good deals there. Usually more pole and tackle boxes than bait. like I said, I tried to make some of my own. I don't think it was a failure, because I'll show you some of the bigger ones here in a minute. I tied this off on the bottom of the hook and ran the line on the outside of it, and then ran a second hook through the back. I did use a couple of these. It seemed like I need to figure out a little more because they were getting torn up. Probably because I'm leaving the hooks exposed. That's usually where they were ripping out, on that second hook there. So I may sink that hook like this right here. I may sink that hook in there like that. But we fished Raccoon Lake, and I didn't. I grabbed a package of 5 of these. These are 1-foot-long, massive grape worms. All the small waters in the area, there's really not. It's hard to fish these unless you take them to the Wabash, and then again, it's got the dark color. We were down at the Cecil Hardin Lake, which is Raccoon Lake. Camped down there for about 5 days, and these things paid off. This got me about we didn't measure it, maybe 13-14 inch largemouth. And I jigged these up so it looked like that one was chasing the other, which was kind of neat. I put 2 hooks in each because they do, even though they're 12 inches long, they do have a long, shiny, flappy tail. I did 2 hooks in each. This red line that I connected with, and this is a really long hook in here too. This red line I connected the hooks with was about a 40-pound test. I can't remember. I ran out of it. I know that. I hooked this one on a snell, and I ran this one with a weighted head. I ran this one first and drug everything down, and I believe it looked like one snake chasing another. I think that's might have been the attention getter. So we'll move on. Some other grabs that I got over the winter. This spray I got for about $1.50 a tube. I used some last year. I went ahead and picked up pretty much all I could. The Coleman is 15% deeked, and it can snap to your belt loop, to your hat, or whatever. The Repel I think was about $2. It's deep free. I grabbed some anti-itch, and then one of them spray pen deals. Stingies Stingies with aloe for kids. Afterbite, some more, bio environment friendly bug blocker. Trying to think of what else all I grabbed. Another thing, I like to suggest things to people, just something I use or I do that always works. We carry walkie-talkies when we go camping. If I'm down fishing and the kids are at the campsite and they're wanting to run around, you don't always have cell phone signal. Text messages works okay if you're not in a hurry, but this is an instant connection as long as you stay off of emergency channels and whatnot. This is a good suggestion. I really think that's all I have for now. I had some good grabs over the winter. I try to buy everything when it's on sale, unless I think I have to have it. Every now and then there's one of them. Before I go, there's a couple other things I want to point out. I just grabbed this. I don't know anything about them. I have not used them yet. But these are insanely shiny side little bitty fish. These are made in Pennsylvania. It says Renowski.com. These are made in Indiana, Pennsylvania. They are weighted, they're hooked, and it's got the jiggly tails. I have a feeling these are going to work well because they're shiny, and this is a new company that, to my knowledge, is just emerging. So we'll have to wait and see how they go. And another thing with this being Indiana, a lot of water we fish is dark. I absolutely did pay full price for this, and I probably should have grabbed more. Again, it's Berkley Power Bait. I don't really endorse anything. I just use what works. In Indiana, with the dark waters, there's a combination we found that this color works great. These tube worms. I even had orange of these tube worms, and it worked real well. So the orange, the green, pink. I grabbed that also. Pink, yellow, and glitter. And I managed to find one. I mean, there's no pink in here, but I managed to find a package of bait that had all of those in a 3-inch grub. I believe this is perfect for what I fish in the creeks and streams in the middle of Indiana. And even at full price, I think this was only about $5, and there's 15 of them in there. I believe this come from Menards, and I have a good feeling about this, and I really think I'll probably be going back and getting more. I think that about wraps everything up. I don't really see anything sitting out. I got a million different things. I got these salties, these little ribbon balls. These are, you can catch these for a couple bucks a piece here and there. So I think that's all I got for now. I think all the rest of these, I don't even remember what I paid for all the rest of those. I grabbed this for $2. It might have been even in one of them deals where you throw it in a bucket and it's 15% off of that. These are some massive weighted heads and massive grubs, but they're pink and green and they're glittery, and that's a huge flappy tail on that one right there. So you get the idea. I just want to show off what I had picked up over the winter, and point out that I started making these double hook, and it wouldn't be too bad to make the triple hook. I'm a big fan of this. I think this is probably my favorite setup, honestly. The lake was plenty big enough to run these foot long, but at the same time, I'm glad I only bought a package of 5, because I think it's gonna take me forever to go through 5 of them. One more thing. I grabbed some blue frogs for $1.25 at Big R. It seems like when Big R decides to get rid of stuff, they put it all in a shopping cart, and it usually takes a while to get the prices sorted out, but when they sell it, they sell it. So thanks for watching. I'm gonna hop off here. If I have any other finds and anything, I might go ahead and post them. I guess I am done and out. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be posting some more soon.